Checklist of ISO IEC 27001 A.9.4.5 Access control to program source code. Access control is crucial in maintaining the security of information systems. Without proper access control, sensitive data can be easily accessed, modified, or destroyed by unauthorized individuals. In order to ensure that access control is effective, there are several control objectives that must be addressed. One of these control objectives is A.9.4.5, which focuses on access control to program source code. In this video, we will discuss the importance of this control objective and provide a sample checklist that can be used to evaluate compliance with this control. Sample checklist: is program source code stored in one or more program source libraries or repositories? Are the program source libraries or repositories in secure environments with adequate access controls, such as authentication and authorization mechanisms? Is there a version control system in place to ensure that changes to program source code can be tracked and audited? Are access logs maintained for program source code, showing who accessed the code and when? Are change logs maintained for program source code, showing what changes were made to the code and by whom? Is there a process in place for modifying program source code, including a change request and approval process? Are access controls in place to prevent unauthorized individuals from accessing program source code? Are access controls in place to prevent individuals from making unauthorized changes to program source code? Is there a process in place for issuing, checking out program source code and compiling it? Are access and change logs regularly reviewed for program source code to identify potential security incidents or vulnerabilities? Access control to program source code is essential to maintain the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information systems. By implementing adequate access controls and maintaining comprehensive logs, organizations can ensure that only authorized individuals are able to access program source code, and that any changes made to the code are properly documented and approved. The sample checklist provided in this video can be used to evaluate compliance with A.9.4.5 and ensure that appropriate access controls are in place for program source code.